Hey, hello Earthlings. Somebody had a bit of a go at Neville, the VIP van, a couple of days ago, and broke one of the windscreen wipers on the Nev. So we're off to get a replacement. Now, there's been some coverage of late of a disturbing development in relation to Israel and the YouTube superstars, in particular James Aspie, Joey Carpstrong and Earthling Ed. I've got to say, a bit disappointed with Earthling Ed. I thought there was a bit more to him than this, but there's a video which juxtaposes Aspie in particular tucking into a lot of vegan food, juxtaposed to the plight of the Palestinians, and Aspie is kind of like on a tour, or at least in Israel, and you know, at the same time as tucking into all this luscious vegan food, then you've got the Palestinians having their houses bulldozed and blown up, and also their water supply cut off, etc., etc. So I put a comment on Animal Rights Zone that really this is kind of like almost like an animal movement version of the breaking of the boycott of South Africa by Queen, including the Badger Man, Brian May, and this is a similar kind of thing, because the Palestinian activists have been asking people to boycott Israel as a show of solidarity and a political act, and here we have all these vegan superstars going to Israel and rabbiting away about food. So I can see the problem there, and I can see that that's a really kind of bad thing to do, and there's no excuse for it really, and it's been condemned, and so it should be, you know, from a pro-intersectional point of view at the very least. But the second thing I wanted to say in this probably fairly short video is I don't quite understand why there's so much focus on the likes of Aspie and Carpstrong and Earthling Ed, in terms of the fact that there's been some revelations about the sort of money that they're raking in, and you know, there's a couple of satire pages, Karen Saviour and Ken Saviour, which essentially is a Mickey shake of those three really. And it's not that there shouldn't be a critique, that's not the issue. I just wonder why the focus on those. For example, why not the focus on the transnational and the national groups, like your Peters and your Mercy for Animals and all that? I don't quite understand why they are getting a relatively free pass here compared with these YouTube people. You know, if we're looking to be critical of the way that the movement is funded and the way that the careerists are cashing in, then I don't really see Earthling Ed and Aspie and Carpstrong as being the main players here. You know, for many years, other people in these big welfare corporations, they've done the main cashing in, you know. And on top of that, apart from the fact that the money is probably a lot less being wasted, you know, if you want to contribute to Aspie or Earthling Ed and all the rest, you know, at least there's some transparency in the fact that you can see what they're doing. You never know what's going to happen if you donate to the black hole of a national group. But more than that, you know, I don't see Armstrong and Aspie and Earthling Ed encouraging women to take their tops off. You know, the kind of Peter, get your tits out for the animals stuff. I don't see them doing that. I don't see them encouraging people to wear Ku Klux Klan outfits. I don't see them encouraging people to fat shame and all the ableist crap that you get from Peter. I don't see them doing that. And in relation to Mercy for Animals, I don't see those three promoting cage-free. You know, Mercy for Animals are spending something like $3.5 million on cage-free campaign, which they got from the Open Philanthropy Project. And Animal Equality, they're spending $500,000 on cage-free campaigns because that's a route to get money. So I'm not saying that no one should critique the YouTube superstars at all. I just wonder why the focus is on them and not the people who arguably are doing worse things and arguably are taking more money away from, you know, the animal cause, certainly taking money away from the grassroots. You know, that bit is a bit of a puzzle to me, and I don't really see any answers to that point. You know, so yeah, condemn them for going to Israel. It was a shitty thing to do. They shouldn't do that. You know, but in terms of their general critique and in terms of the amount of money that they're taking, then I would have thought the main priority is to look at what the national groups are doing. And let's not forget that the national groups are all based on duplication as well. All their work is duplicated. You know, you can take the literature and the videos and the posters and everything else of several of these groups, you know, and it's avoiding a cyclist there. You know, and they're all the same. Their logos are different, that's all. You know, so they're the main target for all that, I would have thought. You know. Okay. My thought for the day, Roger and out. I'll see you next time.